All right, welcome back. It's still Breakfast Daily, and the hashtag is Breakfast Daily on all social media platforms. The WhatsApp line is 0550-585832. Now, I've been joined on the set this morning for a very interesting conversation. TEDxSPINTEX. The event is happening shortly, in a few days' time. And I'll be joined by Anne-Sophie, Her Excellency, the French ambassador to Ghana, Tonisha Tego, who is the founder for Ladies Entrepreneurship Club, and Bright Tenbill, the curator of TEDxSPINTEX. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, talk to us about TEDxSPINTEX. This is, okay, I'm just trying to remember. I think 2016, 2017 started somewhere there.
Yes, that was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I think I kind of remember that. Yeah. What's the journey been like?
Okay, so starting from TED. TED is a global idea sharing platform. And then community-based, we have TEDx in TEDx To Do, we have TEDx Osu, so we are community-based, but we have the other one, TEDx Accra, which has to do with the region Accra.
Yeah.
So TED, over years, TEDxSPINTEX has not been, hasn't happened until now. So we are bringing back all the excitement for this event.
Now let me find out from Your Excellency, why are you speaking on TEDxSPINTEX?
Hey, because I was invited.
Okay.
But I try and grab every opportunity to talk to the people. That's really what I've been trying to do ever since I arrived. And I like the idea of you know, sharing and being able to contribute, and it's not about teaching or anything. It's really about giving food for thought. People may agree or disagree, but it's just sharing is what I think it's. But it's going to be 15 minutes, so I really have to
put everything together.
Put everything together and try and be short.
Yeah. I'm interested in the first TEDx Accra event. I spoke at the event, so I know the 15-minute experience. It's very, very crunch time. You know, you've got to put everything together.
Do they cut you off when you're done?
No, I mean, if you extend beyond it, it can't be used.
Yeah,
you know, it's not useful if you don't extend beyond that.
Okay.
Yeah,
so really have to shut up
you
after
really
15
have
minutes.
to. Yes, exactly.
Okay, so you'll have to make me sign.
Yeah, Tonisha, tell me, what are you looking forward to for this event?
I think I'm really looking forward to hearing the ideas, hearing the stories. When I saw the speaker list, I was definitely wowed. I'm also looking forward to seeing Bright's work. So I'm aware that Bright's run quite a few things in the past in terms of TED, and it is a lot of hard work to do. And they all seem to have positive feedback. So he knows how excited I am to see his work. He's excellent. He's really good at putting things together. And of course, the Ladies Entrepreneurship Club is sponsoring. So I'm also quite keen to meet women in that space and connect with more women and see how they feel.
What was it for you that made you decide to support and put your energy behind it?
Literally, there's nothing better than ideas worth sharing, which is the kind of ideology that TED has.
Yeah.
I told Bright when we first spoke previously, I founded TEDx Brixton back in England because I'm also a fan of those spaces. I'm also an academic, so the idea of sharing and speaking and listening is key. And I think in Ghana, as a place where we talk about the fact that the literacy levels could be so much stronger, anything that involves open communication and talking, I think should be shared by more people. So a key part of one of the things I was really proud of with the sponsorship is the fact that I'm able to provide some tickets to some of the entrepreneurs that we work with. And instantly when I told them, they were so excited. So it felt so natural for the opportunity, because TED is an international brand, and Ghana is always ranked very highly in the world for its statistics on female entrepreneurship. And then you put together, a really good event organizer, a great lineup. It just felt really, really natural that the Ladies Entrepreneurship Club should be there.
Now, Bright, you have that theme, mindset. Why?
Okay, so for me personally, I've been questioned a lot of times. I ask people about a whole lot of things, why the world is what it is today. Would you blame someone for the action, or you blame the society? Would you blame someone for parenting? How should the world be like? Are we expected to do so? with all those questioning, I came to find out, and with the team, we decided to put up mindset, because speaking to Denta, she was like, I wanted to travel, but the theme is mindset. And this is the foundation of everything we are doing today. The reason you and I are here is because of our kind of thinking. We are not, I feel we are not so privileged, but it's the train of thought, it's the kind of discipline you have, it's the kind of visions you have, it's the action to take our different traits, but then you try as much as possible to open up consciousness. And then I feel mindset is a blessing. You count your cars, you count your clothing, you count but your mindset.
I think everything comes from that.
Yeah.
You know, everything is birthed from that, from the way your mind works.
Exactly.
You know, the world around you will work or not work based on how your mind works.
Exactly. So more reason why we are asking questions around various industries. So she is a diplomat, but then I've never witnessed I don't know any ambassador in this country. Like, until now, I've never spoken to any ambassador, but this woman over here has done something very unique, changed the mindset, the status quo of how diplomacy is done regularly, and then she succeeded in it. So these are people we want to hear from. And then the speakers are like awesome.
Yeah, how many people you have speaking this year?
So we have 12 speakers and one surprising speaker.
You have a surprise. Why are you hiding that from us?
Yeah, so it's part of it.
Okay. Yeah. So you have 12 speakers plus a surprise.
Yes,
okay.
And then we have 6 panelists.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so
the panel is going to talk about mental health. That's not even something we should joke with. And then family matters. Family matters is an open discussion where we talk about society. Yeah.
So how many panel sessions are you having?
2 panel sessions.
Okay.
We have a creative session.
Okay.
We are going to have music experience, which is so exciting. So the music museum experience is about how music basically affects us. People make informed decisions based on the music they listen to, the lyrics, how they relate with it, and it affects their whole life. So we are looking at it from all perspectives of life.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Your Excellency, I'm fascinated. He makes a good point when he talks about the fact that you've sort of broken all the norms, as it were, in terms of how diplomacy is done. What is it that inspires you to carry yourself the way you do?
I think I just didn't know what it was to be a regular diplomat. I was not a career diplomat. Therefore, all I could understand was the assignment.
Okay.
And I didn't have the frame and constraints, and I just didn't get those memos.
Yeah.
I just had the objectives, which is make France known, understood, appreciated, and that was already a big assignment in a country where France was not so high profile and we don't have a long history. So when you only have one objective and you do not frame your mind into constraints that will make achieving that objective more complicated, you just go for it. And I've just used the sort of advice or whatever that I'm trying to share with my team in terms of management. Come out of the box, think out of the box that you usually frame yourself. So I did differently because I didn't know what it was to do normally.
Okay.
That's how. And I thought it was important when you are a guest in a country to sort of be transparent about what you're here for. What are you doing here? Do not let people just see your car with a flag riding around, but give them some sort of insight of what
Yeah.
you're doing. I thought we owed it to the people who were welcoming us.
Yeah.
And when people understand what you do, they usually appreciate or dislike, but at least they understand and at least they know.
Yeah.
So they can make informed criticisms or appreciations.
Yeah.
So that was just, I think maybe if there's something to take away from that is that what matters is the objective, and you cannot have one objective plus one constraint and another one. You have to do this, but don't. I just knew I had to do this.
Just do this.
And there was no buts.
Okay, fantastic. I like that. Well, I mean, I watched you on stage with Clemento Suarez, and
My God.
I was just cracking myself up, Yeah,
He's very funny.
No,
yeah.
he is.
You have amazing talents here in Ghana, and that is something, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to also push those people, because they tell something about Ghana. But you have amazing humorists, singers, musicians, dancers, actress and actors. So you should be proud of all of them, really.
Thank you. Thank you for appreciating us. Just to wrap it up, talk to us a little bit about the Ladies Entrepreneurship Club. What are you all about? What's the objective?
So initially it started actually just as an entrepreneurship bootcamp, and it was just open to all. There was no gender split. But when I was out in the Middle East for the last couple of years, I noticed a very natural gender divide amongst adults, where women work a lot together and men work a lot together, and actually they were really flourishing. Something that I never would have thought to do before. So I actually started the Ladies Entrepreneurship Bootcamp there. They'd finished the bootcamp after 12 weeks, but they wanted to stay in contact.
Okay.
So I created a club space.
Okay.
But it was always quite unofficial until I left and came to Ghana, and all the women out, I've got women across 18 countries because it's a virtual bootcamp. And they're saying, well, what's happening now? What's happening now? So last November, I started doing events here. I did a brunch and learn event out of Brassa that was oversubscribed. In March, I was lucky to be supported by the resident coordinator of the UN, and I held a garden party, again, massively oversubscribed. So I just decided to formalize the club, because what happens is they come to the event, they network, and forever people are WhatsApping me, what's the name of that woman? What's the name of that woman? What's the name of that? Even the man, we're so well supported by men, I must admit. That now they're forcing a gents club. The men are so pushy in Ghana.
Are you on social media? How can people get in touch with you?
So there's a website, ladiesentrepreneurshipclub.com, and community, then they have access to each other.
Super.
Yeah.
Super. When is it happening? Where is it happening? How can people participate?
So on the 5th of August, that will be this Friday, and it's in the evening. And on Tamed Empire at the Spintex Road, they are our venue partner, like very supportive. It's if you don't mind, let me talk about the space. The main reason why we are picking up the space is because of the concepts behind. So everything is intertwined, from the speakers to the space. The space is called a blank canvas.
Okay.
Just like we are talking about tabula rasa, the fact that your mind is the experience of the world makes you have informed decisions. So this is a space which is a blank canvas. You create whatever you have to create. So it's very connected to the event. So which is happening on the 5th. On the 5th of August, this Friday, 6 p.m. in the evening to 10 p.m. And it's going to be a very nice experience. So TEDxSPINTEX.com. We have all the information there. Yes,
and
please.
is this still open for people to register?
Yes, it is.
All right.
You can register, and then we are also giving out, this is exclusive to students for free, but then those who can afford should buy it. Should buy the tickets.
How much are the tickets?
70 cedis. Yes,
right.
please.
Fantastic. Well, thank you all for joining me this morning. It's been a fantastic conversation.
Thank you.
All right, so we had on the set this morning Her Excellency and Sophie Ave. We had Tony Shatego and Bright Bent Tembel also on the set this morning.